Oh, we're still in this factory. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm darkmindedsith, and today we're going to be clocking out of GRUNTY Industries. I've had enough of machines trying to kill me and smelly underwear. Yeah, let's get out of here. We're just about done for the time being. So, a little ways back, we opened up a little something down here in the air conditioning plant with our favorite appliance transformation, the washing machine. So we're going to explore this area now a little bit more. And just a bit ago, I picked up my last little set of notes. They're actually just randomly down here. And this looks really dark on my TV, so I kept going in circles. I mean, what are you guys going to do? I'm just about done with GRUNTY Industries. What's the point? What are you going to accomplish? You think if I made it this far, a bolt is going to kill me? Oh my goodness. There's a Jiggy. And look at that. I haven't seen a fan that violent since the How I Met Your Mother finale. Yeah, that thing will not let us have the Jiggy that we want. What's with things not letting us have things? I see things and I just want to take them, and the game does not want me to do this. I just want free stuff. Okay, so that fan is preventing us from getting the last Jiggy that we're going to get for a while. So yeah, I don't take kindly to that, so we're going to have to do something about that. So let's make some more progress. Down there is pretty much nothing but despair, so don't even bother. Just forget that place even exists. So now, let's back up here. And this is a place that the washing machine opened up, and we're finally going to check it out. What's over here? We'll forget that exists. It's not important. But what is important must be what's in here. This is the repair depot basement. This is where we're going to be able to fix everything. Oh, and a Cheeto page. If you so care about that at this point. I've turned in enough pages, Cheeto. I think you're fine. I don't need cheating. I'm awesome at this game. Whoa, this is a long ladder. My goodness. This better lead to something extraordinary. Nothing but an empty floor in a gigantic room. Oh, great. Oh. We're being trapped in. Is this a surprise party? I didn't know it was my birthday. Hello. What on earth is that? A giant, enormous toilet cleaner. Well, where were you earlier with Lago? Yeah, poor guy, man. He has to drag his whole body with his long neck and his tiny head. It just looks painful to move. What's up, buddy? You seem like a nice guy. What's your name? Weldar. Visually impaired welding torch. Hello.
I believe it states quite clearly in the workers' guidelines that spares are not to be licensed to the building.
Yeah, so?
Well, you're a bear, aren't you?
Yeah, what do you think we are?
No! I must remember to wear my glasses. Well, I'm out now, so I might as well go work on you.
Oh, no. No one just wants to sit down, have a nice chat. Goodness. So, this is Weldar, the boss of GRUNTY Industries. He is a giant welding torch, and he is widely regarded as the most difficult boss in the game. So this should just be barrels of fun. He's full of flammable gas as well.
How about a few nuts and bolts?
A few nuts and bolts. Wow, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait for... Well, that was really underwhelming and totally not worth the wait. So he's going to send his little cronies after us, and then he's going to try to suck us up, and we're going to quickly launch a grenade egg, and he's going to digest a grenade egg. And he can jump really high for some reason. Also, this music. This is the best music in the game. This is it. This is the best track. This remix of the world is just freaking incredible. I don't even want to do any commentary. Just the heck with commentary. Let's just listen to this song. This is definitely my favorite song in the game. This part in particular is just so cool. So yeah, not much to this boss. Until...
This isn't going as planned. Where's my emergency switch located?
Oh, goodness. Now this is when things get pretty daggone difficult. The entire floor is made of electricity. Pretty much everywhere we step. We walk, things can kill us, so... we have to constantly dodge the floor, constantly dodge Weldar, and dodge his attacks. Oh my goodness. How am I going to handle this? Find out next... No. Alright, you guys get out of here. No. I have Dragon Kazooie, so that's actually done a lot easier. But... okay, so you're going to stand at a distance and just shoot a grenade egg like so. At this point, you just want to make sure you're not really close to him, because he's going to suck you up, and it's not going to be a fun day in Grunty Industries. And this part's difficult too, because you have to be quick, but you can't be quick because things are in. Oh man, I thought I could get through that whole fight and not take any damage, guys. And he falls. Where am I? No, no. Okay, there we go. Let's see.
Oh well, looks like my worthy days are over.
No. Okay, well that wasn't much of an explosion. And his head hit that. Wow. You never thought that would happen to you, did you, buddy? Never thought your head would fly from your body and destroy machinery. And the door opens. That's nice. I was worried I was going to be in here for eternity. And what does that do? Well, as is tradition in this world, it makes a thing happen. So, there we go. The fan has shut down. So now that fan's not going to blow us away, and we can get that Jiggy, no problem. What's interesting about Weldar is, like previous bosses, he doesn't die.
I appear to be quite badly injured.
That's too bad. Now, where's our prize? Yeah, seriously.
I guess I can let you have this.
What? Oh, come on, that's it? A spring in our step? I just love Kazooie. Okay, so we can use that to get back out, I guess. Yeah, that's right, the ladder was way the heck up there, so... I just love Kazooie's dialogue. She just, so many times, just speaks directly for the audience.
To keep my big mouth shut.
Okay. So there we go, Weldar is defeated, and that, boy howdy, went way better than I thought it would. Man oh man, Weldar is definitely regarded as the most difficult boss in this game, and... he's one of those bosses where it's like I'll have a playthrough where I get through him just fine, and then I'll have a playthrough where I just struggle like crazy trying to beat him. Fortunately, I was able to do okay, so... but yeah, he's gonna stay a headless welding torch for eternity. And you can just keep talking to him.
I was only messing around, but you had to go too far.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, that's what happens when you try to kill people, man. You gotta learn to just sit down and have a nice interrogation. Just sit down and chat sometime.
I don't suppose you can recommend a decent repairman.
Mumbo, maybe? Nah. That's what you get.
I was only messing.
Okay, blah, blah. Is that all the dialogue? Let me see. I don't suppose... that was... okay, fine. You don't have enough dialogue. Lord Wu Fag said like 17 different things. So, poor Weldar is going to be ahead forever. It's fun to know that a lot of the bosses don't die. Some of them do, but a good amount of them kind of, you know, And some of them actually redeem themselves and end up being nice to us, which is nice. Like, Chuffy ends up helping us, and Terry ends up just being a nice daddy. I wish the other bosses did that, especially Mr. Patch. I'm so sad that he died. He's so fun. Like, why couldn't he have just, like, flopped there with a deflated body and actually had some dialogue and didn't die? Well, Mr. Patch lives on in my heart. Okay, so now this has shut down. So we can go all the way here and hopefully not fall off like an idiot. And there we go, another Cheeto page. I think that's all of Cheeto's pages for here. We are another step towards cheating. I really wonder what the final upgrade will be. He's just gonna give us the ability to just cheat death. I think Cheeto knows how to do that. He seems like a guy who has all the answers. That's probably why Grunty really took out the pages. She just really wanted all those answers he had. And back here is a Jiggy! Yay! So, that is the Jiggy for defeating Weldar. And down here we actually have access to this area now because the fan was kind enough to stop being a jerk. So let's head in here. What in the world? Waste disposal plant. More gross things. This game just wants me to do gross stuff. Okay. So I'm totally not stepping in that. Oh, but there's a Jiggy. Why must you mock me? Why must you be able to live inside toxic water and I can't? That's just fine. So let's make a little note of that in our little handy dandy notebooks. That is a Jiggy we have to come back for. But that, my friends, is gonna do it for the time being for Grunty Industries. So let's go ahead and make our way out, and let's do a little recap of what is left. Let's see. Got 2 more Jiggies. And that's it, actually. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, I can't quite recall. But one of the Jinjos we actually got way long ago, back in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. There was a little underwater tunnel that led all the way to Grunty Industries. Just to a room where that Jinjo was. So I don't know if I ever showed it, but when you come here, if you did that, you automatically have that Jinjo for here. So I actually only needed 4. So let's go ahead and recap those 2 Jiggies. We have one that's in here in the waste disposal plant. And the other one we need to get. The other Jiggy is here in yet another waste disposal plant. I don't know what it is with these toxic areas and having stuff we can't get. And with barrels trying to kill us. So across this toxic water of death is another Jiggy staring us in the face. Hello, those are awesome. I want those. I'm gonna make a cosplay out of that or something. Anyway, so that is that. There is actually one other little thing I want to show before we exit. And that is the elevator. That's not it. And that is the elevator. This little area, the elevator shaft, is entirely optional, but boy is it cool looking. Yeah, I kind of showed that throughout the level we opened up these kind of little side doors. You know, like this goes to floor 2, and then there's several others. It's kind of just an optional way of traveling, but I've never really found any use in it. With just the other methods of travel and the warp pads, I just don't really have any reason to go here. But you can climb all the way up to the top, and at the top is none other than signs. That's right. Signs. Well, traveling all the way up here, these things just must have the meaning of life. And they say, unscrew bolts with the filter. Anyway. Well, this one must have something really high in value, and twin chimneys both have price. Stupid! Anyway. So, that's the elevator shaft. Go in there if you want, climb if you want. But I'm not going to, because it's not worth it. And with that, that is going to do it for the time being for Grunty Industries. Fresh air, sort of. We're still near underwear, so... let me get out of here, please. We will be coming back later to get those toxic jiggies, though. Our underwear shenanigans are not over quite yet. But that does it for now. Look at that, a midget ogre awaits us. What do you think you're gonna do, huh? He was just waiting for us to get out of there. So, we have now clocked out of Grunty Industries for now. In the next recording, more fun and exciting backtracking. Everyone's favorite. This is dark-minded Sith, clocking out.